kids. But anyway, guys, we appreciate
Tail
you
wag?
guys dropping by to see what we've got to offer here.
Good boy.
What do we got to do today? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Monkey Shine Lab. You probably have never seen this angle before. I got water pissing in my ear. Being a YouTube personality takes a lot of effort and a lot of preparation. You have to get your audience locked in the first couple of seconds of your video, or you're done. It's about presenting content that will lock people's interest. You've got to hook them right in. At the same time, you don't want to lose your audience. You want them to see that you're human. You want to make sure that you have continuity from scene to scene, or sharp-eyed viewers might find Easter eggs or some other thing that didn't track. Anyway, let's talk about toys. I want you to remember that at no time is a house cat being injured. Get up. Come on. Pooh. Come on. I haven't been in here in a while. I know. This is your chair. It'll be your chair again. God. I now have a strip of white hair across my lower back from leaning back into this chair. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to the Monkey Shine Lab, such as it is. I've got a lot of crap on my desk again. So, welcome to an opening day. I have to do this partially just to clear things out. And I've got a lot of things going on my bench over there. I've got animals who have issues. Look, man, real life happens when you're trying to YouTube about your hobbies. And we have been following an absolute breakneck pace of production here. It hasn't stopped. And I tried to get ahead with the movie things by filming a bunch of those in advance, and I still lost time. Anyway, I'm gonna open some crap. I'm gonna show you some crap. Stick around. And I'm gonna make some jokes. I don't know what it is about this Chevy that I picked up yet another one of these damn things. I could give it to the kids, you know. It's just a class looking thing. And then I saw Nazar pick up one of these the other day and show it at the Target today. Actually today. We were watching your premiere this morning, man. A shout out to Nazar and Nostalgic and Shelby Street. He's been doing some really interesting stuff with his art as opposed to just showing Hot Wheels. And I encourage you to go check it out because it's a lot more interesting than somebody waving Hot Wheels in your face. I have a collection of bone shakers. I am one of those people who likes the bone shaker. And this one is really neat. It's got a 68 on the side and a bone shaker and the sort of flying skull. I will give you a better look at it in a second here. If you're new to the show, what we do is I'll break stuff out of package and then I will give you a flyby without my blathering and out of focus. Okay. Speaking of focus, I cannot decide if I want to take this Moon Eyes out of the box or not. This particular, like, in the package, it kind of seems like it should stay that way because the packaging is so cool. And I do have already one of these Mercs out with the blue flame job on it. But This is one of the new ground pounders that came out in the last couple of months. If you haven't seen them in your area yet, you will see them soon. I've seen them on just about everybody's show now. And I got myself one. Some other fun stuff that's up here. Oh, okay. These are insanely expensive in the store. I forget what this one exactly costs. I guess I'll have to Google it. It's a Rodan, and it's one of those Toho Productions things from Playmates, 2020 Playmates. It's a really awesome representation of the original design of Rodan, and I love the pose and everything. But in package, these things are like stupid expensive. I picked this one up at the flea market for $3 out of pack. Shout out to that nerd table. I'm gonna have to get you guys a card because every time I go to the flea market now, we have one once a month in our area that happens. Every time I go out there now, I see something on y'all's table that I end up picking up. Another thing that I purchased, and I'm gonna have to probably put a little heat to this because I think it got kind of warped out. But the clown from Spawn. This is the clown, but with full guns and everything. I picked that up for $2. I believe, and it's complete. It's from, it's a Todd McFarlane, and it says 1995. Yeah, 1995. So now I have him in both of his forms. The clown turns into, of course, the Devastator. I'm kind of with the lack of diecast that's been going around lately. I've been doing more in the action figure commentary. I've seen, of course, I've seen great stuff from McFarlane. Every time I've gone to Target this week, and I've gone just about every day, I've pulled a Nazar, where I've gone up to this Target up from me, and every day there's new Marvel Legends. There's been new Todd McFarlane up. There's been new Kenner. So while I was in there, I sort of developed a crush on this figure. The Kenner stuff, I know I have railed against it a little bit because largely you have to keep these on the card. The card art is really kind of part of the attraction to this figure. They're not very articulated, and they don't come with many side pieces very often. But I loved this representation of Thor, and so I'm going to pull this out of package. I've thought about the card art, but there's like a trading card with the same drawing on the back of the package, so I'm just going to cut that out later and apply it to my many walls. But this is just sort of a neat figure. I don't have a lot of representations of Thor, and so and this comes with even has a little Mjolnir. That's the hammer. Really cool. The cape actually plugs into his back and sort of just rests around his hair, which this is really cool. There's these little inset points in his shoulders. You plug that on, and then plug it into his back so that it stays. How cool is that? I really do like the old school gigantic wings on his headpiece, on his helmet, and the coloration and everything of the armor is really nice. They have a forearm cut for so that you can adjust the wrist angles if you want. But this is just going to be a nice little representation of Thor to stand on my desk, you know. And I also, the other thing I wanted to kind of see about these was how they sort of, out of package, how they measured up to the competitors, which is the Spin Master stuff. I gotta tell you, I'm still in the Spin Master camp with all of the work that they do. Their figures are far better articulated, and they often come with like 3 different extras that apply to the character. So, and those are anywhere from $7 to $9 anywhere locally, and this was $12. So, showing you the difference of articulation and value for your dollar when you get the thing off the cart, which your kids presumably will do. Not a lot of kids understand the whole collectibles thing. Thank gosh, because toys should come off the card and be played with. Rusty often quotes me as saying, toy cars have wheels, you know, they go. I don't know when I said that, but I like it. I had no idea I said it. Here's something that my wife has been asking me to open. This is called a toy box. This has 5 different little mini toys in it. I don't do mini toys at all, but she picked these up, I think for some of the kids, and there was like an extra one. So, first of all, there's a little yo-yo. I mean a tiny ass yo-yo. And I can do yo-yo, but I wonder... Oh, that's cheesy. It's a plastic string that you can't even actually yo. Silly little plastic bead, essentially. And then they get plastic trays to keep things in place. More plastic around each toy. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bunch of sales crap. Micro toy box, world's smallest micro toy box. Collect them all, of course. You know. Oh God, I can't decide what to do with these. I'm gonna make my wife open them later. I'm gonna film her opening those. Sorry, honey. I gotta drag her kicking and screaming onto the screen. It's been a while since there's been an Annie's Corner. If you please comment below if you would like to see an Annie's Corner come up on the feed soon. She's been really busy, and in all fairness, my wife has been working her ass off. Okay. 2 more Hot Wheels that I scored, one of which I'm not going to open because I'm just going to put it up next to my Knight Rider or something like that. But I finally found a time machine. Huzzah! This was a little personal grail to find one of these out in the wild by myself, and I managed to do it the day that I met Frank. Hey Frank, if you're out there and if you're subscribed, please comment below. I really enjoyed meeting you the other day at Fred Meyer. But I found this at Fred Meyer, hanging really low to the ground in a place it shouldn't have been. That's why they call it toy hunting, people. You have to walk the entire store sometimes. I've seen Nazar walk like 6 Acmes in a row and 3 Walmarts and all sorts of craziness. So that's gonna go up on my wall. And then this was the Turbine Sublime, which I'm getting a phone call. Damn it! I'm gonna have to end my filming here for a second and call this person back. But the Turbine Sublime, well, in addition to being childproof, I don't know. I like this coloration. Good Lord! Tune in and see if Cameron can get a Hot Wheel out of the packaging. It's just sort of one of these vintage jobbers. You know, you're seeing them in an orange right now, orange with a white base. But this was a black base with blue color. I'm gonna put this under my studio lights too, so that and without all my hands in the way and all that other BS, so that you can actually get a good look at it. Then another really cool thing my wife found out at the flea market was this, I think it's a Burger King freebie, but it's a Frankenstein. How cool is that? I mean, it looks awesome. It looks like it was busted out like yesterday, but the date on this thing is 1997. So this is older than some of you out there viewing. All right, and final thing before I give you just a spread and a look at everything that's here. I'm going to unbox Stacy Keibler. So gonna turn you around here and let's take a look at Stacy Keibler. Finally, we're gonna get a look at this silly figure. Let's go. All right. So this has been a huge joke. It still is a joke. Well, Stacy Keibler is not a joke, okay? If you're a Stacy Keibler fan, I sympathize with you. I had crushes in my time as a young man, but now I'm married to a wonderful woman. No, I'm kidding. Of course, she's not wonderful. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's start again here. Okay, everybody, if you've been following along on this program for quite a while here, I've been making fun of this figure and talking about how very much like the scene in Grandma's Boy buying this figure would actually be. So it was on sale, clearance priced at $11. So as a closer to the joke, I'm gonna open up an actual Stacy Keibler here. The other ones in the set were Kane, which got bought up like immediately, Lex Luger, and X-Pac. These two are also like on sale, big time sale. The only one that anybody wanted from this wave was, of course, Kane. So, poor Stacy here. And I don't really care about the box. I haven't done this one in a while. So let's just do this. This is for Rob. I miss you, Rob. Come back to the family, Rob. You know we're the only ones who really understand you, Rob. Anyway, here's what's left of the box. Just helping the recycling along. Okay, there's your tray shot. Yeah. This is a little like the Lara Croft thing in Grandma's Boy. You know what I'm saying? But she comes with an alternate head, pointy fingers. She has a clipboard, and she has like these sunglasses, or like regular glasses that she can wear, hopefully down her nose, like she does pornographically on the box. Yes, I said it. It's pornographic. Wow, sorry about that high pitch. That's been coming from my television set. If you can hear that on the soundtrack, I'm sorry. Jiminy Cricket, stop. What? Fucking Fulci Films, man. What a pain in the ass. Hang on. What is this bullshit? Like somebody flatlining in the movie, and they just this beeping and beeping and beeping. It's going right through my head. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. All right, Stacy Keibler, tray shot, and even got some findulators in there. Fantastic. Find you later. Find you later. Any on her legs? No. And take her little glasses out because those are fragile. We have a head. Oh, I hate these little things. Freedom! Okay, now I'm gonna cease the joking. I'm gonna give an honest assessment of what I think of Miss Keibler's action figure here. Getting her back into a neutral position. The outfit is like, I don't know, it's like school teacher. I had a school teacher sort of like this at one point in my life, and let's see if I can get those glasses on the way she had them in the picture. Yeah. All right, not bad. Not bad. The hairdo prevents any head movement. She's got a little bit of sass in there, and it comes with a, an all bunned up sort of Smarty style, with the bangs or whatever you call those, 4 locks. She's got a turn away all the way around shoulder. There is a weird gap in the rubberized torso suit, so when she raises her arms, you can definitely see, sort of up in there. She's got a weird looking double elbow. Let's just call a spade a spade. This is really weird, but she can do that breakdance thing. She's only meant to like sort of stand there with her clipboard and look snotty, and that's what I'm going to use her for, and that's all I'm going to use her for. Like I said, there's a rubberized bodysuit on the torso here, so you get very little to no ab crunch. There is a little bit at the waist, and because of the nature of the short skirt here, just sort of hugging her form, there's not really a lot of upward hip movement out to the side, which wouldn't be in this outfit in the first place, people. So, you know, it works. Double knees. She can almost kick her own butt. Not really. The double knee definitely gets in the way with her thick ass legs here. I think the taper is nice. I think the character looks good in terms of proportion, but these double elbows were unnecessary, and they make her arms look weird unless you've got a little bit of a sort of a bend to them. But that said, you know, she can definitely get by with all of her stuff here. There is no rocker action at all in the ankle, just a limited amount of forward and backward, hardly any backward movement. So you're not going to get a lot more than her just sort of standing there in her form. It's really like sort of buying a statue or a mannequin. This is not what I would call an action figure for her, and as I understand it, she is a little more athletic than just this. This character was something she adopted at some point. Anyway, I just thought that the school mom, or the whole like pissy a pissy math teacher or whatever is too much fun. And so, yes, Miss Keibler, you'll be joining Nikki Cross and who else do I have? Roddy Piper. I got a few. I do have a few. Anyway, finally, we can put this joke to rest. My wife will appreciate that. Let's do something else. Boy, gotta tell ya, being a YouTuber is sort of a wipeout experience, and it happens once a day if you're lucky, if you're on your stuff. If you play this game, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to unlock the achievements. It really is. It helps us if you subscribe, and if you hit the like button too, we'd appreciate it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna move on to the next subject here, the next video. I've got another couple of movies to watch and sort of see if I'm gonna suggest them to you or not. October's a lot of work. But I said I was going to do this, and I'm going to do it. This is what you have to do. You have to set, idealistic goals and then try to achieve them. And I'll tell you what, everybody out there, all of your channels, keep me moving, keep me try to being sharper and more on my own game. I'm not trying to take anything from y'all because it's a very different animal every channel that you tune into, and we appreciate. That means that we really appreciate the amount of time that you spend here with us. Anyway, take it easy, everybody, and remember, if you don't like what's going on right now, wait 12 hours. It'll be a new day, something like that. Boy, that's depressing. No. Anyway, that's what we got for you here today on Monkey Shine Lab. Thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for commenting. And always, thank you if you are one of our subscribers. There are still people out there who are watching our stuff who aren't subscribers yet. But maybe we'll give you something that'll make you feel like pushing that little button for us. It really helps us out. Anyway, thank you and very much shout outs to Rusty's Garage, to Nostalgic, and to Shelby Street. Those are both Nazar's channels. Shout out to First 117, who's back on his game and making some videos again. Thank you, Andre. Thank you. You all keep me much sharper and much more on my game. So being a YouTuber is sometimes it's a little stupid, sometimes it's a little invasive, but being a YouTuber is mostly just fun. I'm certainly not doing it for the bread yet. Anyway, take care, everybody. We will see you again tomorrow with a whole new topic. Why do I lie to people?
Are you people?
Being a YouTube star is not that easy.